And stay tuned for traffic and weather at the top of the hour. And stay tuned for traffic and weather at the... Oh, hey guys. I didn't see you there. I was just practicing becoming a radio host. That's my dream job, to become a radio host. A radio host is a person who, who talks on the radio. If you turn on your radio in your car, you might hear the person say, "Stay tuned for traffic and weather at the top of the hour." What does that mean? Traffic and weather at the top of the hour? Just gonna stick my head out of my car while I teach you some English, get some fresh air. So what is top of the... My window isn't tall enough. Pushing my hat down. What does top of the hour mean? You might have heard those terms, top of the hour and bottom of the hour. What does that mean? I'll tell you after you smash that like button. So top of the hour means at the beginning of the hour. It means the first part of the hour. Bottom of the hour means toward the middle of the hour, like around the 30. It's like around the half hour mark, right? If you think of a clock, right? When the hand points up, that's at the top of the hour, right? Let's say it's, you're listening to 6 o'clock news, okay? So usually at the beginning of the hour, right? That's when they give their, that's when that music plays. Dun, 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 beep, beep, beep. Welcome to whatever news channel. We have traffic and weather report, whatever they do, I don't know. So they might do something at the top of the hour. They might give a little summary of the news, the highlights, or the breaking news, or whatever it is they might do that at the beginning of the hour. Maybe for the first 5 minutes. So maybe from 6 o'clock to 6:05, that's the top of the hour. The bottom of the hour, right, when the hand moves down to the bottom, to the 30-minute mark, that would be at the bottom of the hour. So, it's like that, and then it's like the second half of the hour is starting, right? So if you think about an hour is kind of broken into 2 half-hour segments, right? A segment means a part. Okay, so if you think about from 6 o'clock to 6:30, that would kind of be the top of the hour, and then from 6:30 to 7, that would be the bottom of the hour, right? So that's the second half. And you know what? It's the same in baseball. Have you ever watched baseball? You might hear the baseball commentator say, "It's the bottom of the 9th, and bases loaded, and Babe Ruth is up to bat," right? So, what does that mean? Bottom of the 9th. Well, baseball has 9 innings. Okay, an inning consists of the home team and the visiting team both taking a turn to bat, right? So that's an inning. When each team bats, it's an inning. When one team bats first, that's the top of the inning. So then maybe the first, second inning, third inning, fourth inning, fifth inning, sixth inning, seventh, eighth, ninth. Ninth is the last, okay? So the bottom of the 9th means the game is almost over, right? So imagine if one team is winning. Let's say the score is 5-4, okay? One team has 5. Let's say the first team that bats at the top of the inning has 5 runs, and the second team bats at the bottom of the inning, right? The second half is the bottom. Let's say they have 4 runs. That means when they get to the 9th inning, If it's the bottom of the ninth, that team has a last chance to catch up to the other team. They need to get at least one run, so make it 5-5 to push it into extra innings. But if maybe they can get more than one, maybe they can get two or three, whatever, that means they win. That means they win the game, right? If it's bottom of the ninth, that means the game is almost over, unless it's tied, in which case it goes to extra innings. Okay, so you often hear this, well, you always hear this in baseball. They'll say it's the bottom of the fifth and the score is 7-1, or it's the top of the eighth. Welcome back. It's the top of the eighth, and the Toronto Blue Jays. Is this a Blue Jays? Yeah, that's a Blue Jays hat, guys. Major League Baseball, MLB. That's the name of the league, the baseball league in the US. But Canada has one team, which is the Toronto Blue Jays. I don't know why Canada only has one team in the MLB, Major League Baseball. It's weird. I don't know. Do you like my hat, guys? Do you like the Toronto Blue Jays? Give me a like if you love the Toronto Blue Jays. But so that's what it means, okay? And you hear this quite often. People will say the top of the ninth, or the top of the fifth, or the bottom of the fifth. Just remember, the first team to bat, that's the beginning of the inning, and that's the top of the inning. The second team that bats is the bottom of the inning, okay? And then they keep doing that for 9 innings, right? And one team bats until they get 3 outs, until they have 3 outs, and then they have to go and change places with, and then the other team gets a chance to bat until they have 3 outs, and then that's the end of the inning. Okay, so the inning has 3 outs and 3 outs, and then that's the finish. That's the end of the inning, and then the next inning starts. So maybe a team gets no runs, they get 3 outs, then the next team comes to bat, they don't get any runs, they get 3 outs. That means the first inning passed with no runs, and that's very common. Okay, there's a fly buzzing around my head, guys. Okay, so with baseball and with radio or TV, news broadcasts, you hear this quite often: top of the hour, bottom of the hour. Okay, so if you're listening to the radio or if you're watching TV, then if they say top of the hour, that means at the beginning of the hour. If they say bottom of the hour, that means, I hate this fly, guys. Maybe I'll kill him after this video. So top of the hour means the hand is pointing up, and then bottom of the hour means it's pointing down, right? So that's it. That's what I wanted to teach you here, because maybe you've heard that phrase, but you didn't know what it meant. Well, now you do. Okay, so it's common with radio stuff and with baseball. With other sports, I don't know. It's I don't think it's really used with other sports. I don't watch. It might be with cricket. Cricket also has innings. I never watch cricket. I don't know much about cricket. They don't play cricket here in Canada. Other sports might have that. Just remember, if you hear the word top, it means the beginning. The first part, and then bottom is the second part. So maybe you'll hear this in other areas, but the most common places you'll hear this is baseball, for sure, in baseball. And if you're listening to the radio, they might say, and stay tuned, which means keep listening, pay attention. Stay tuned for traffic and weather, at the top of the hour, maybe. I don't know. They usually put it at the top of the hour, traffic, because when people are listening to the radio, if they're driving back from work or if you're going to work, you might be interested in what's the most important thing you need. You need traffic report. Maybe there's an accident on a certain road and you don't want to get stuck in traffic on your way to work. So then maybe if you know, oh, there's an accident, then you can take a different route to work, right? And weather is really important. They always talk about the weather, maybe breaking news or top news stories. They usually put that at the beginning, and then toward the bottom of the hour, they might talk about something else. I don't know. Okay, so that's what it means. Top of the hour, bottom of the hour, top of the inning, bottom of the inning. That's it, guys. As always, I love you so much. Hope you're doing great. Let me know how you're doing in the comments. How are you doing? Are you doing okay? You doing good? These are hard days, guys, but you're doing great. I give you a like. You've given me enough likes. Now I'm gonna give you a like. All right, so guys, I love you so much. Hope you're doing great. As always, I'll see you over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.